Metal isn't just a genre, it's a revolution, a sonic assault that has shaped music and culture for decades. Today we're diving deep into the top 10 metal bands of all time. Each of these bands has left an unforgettable legacy, but one stands above them all. Who is the ultimate king of metal? Stick around as we take a closer look. Pantera wasn't just a band, they were a movement. Emerging in the late 80s, they ditched glam metal and became the vanguard of groove metal with their groundbreaking album Cowboys from Hell. Tracks like Walk and Domination showcased Dimebag Darrell's legendary riffing and solos, paired with Vinnie Paul's thunderous drumming. Pantera's sound was pure aggression, driven by a rebellious attitude that resonated with fans worldwide. But despite their iconic status, Pantera focused more on brute force than technical finesse or melodic exploration. Areas where other bands, including our number one pick, would truly excel. Slipknot stormed onto the scene in the late 90s, bringing a new level of chaos to metal. With 9 members, their sound was an assault on all senses, blending ferocious riffs, pummeling drums, eerie samples, and Corey Taylor's versatile vocals. Albums like Iowa and Volume 3, the subliminal verses cemented their place in metal history. However, Slipknot's music often leaned heavily on raw energy and emotional catharsis. While their live shows are legendary, they didn't achieve the technical and melodic heights that define the greatest band of all time. Metallica brought thrash metal into the mainstream. Their first 4 albums, particularly Ride the Lightning and Master of Puppets, are hailed as masterpieces. James Hetfield's tight rhythm guitar work, Lars Ulrich's drumming, and Kirk Hammett's shredding made them global superstars. But Metallica's legacy is not without its flaws. Their later albums, like Load and Saint Anger, divided fans, as they strayed from their thrash roots. While their influence on metal is undeniable, they didn't maintain the consistent intensity or technical evolution seen in bands ranked higher, especially our number one pick. Number 7. Black Sabbath. The godfathers of heavy metal, Black Sabbath laid the groundwork for everything we associate with the genre today. Tony Iommi's dark, down-tuned riffs, Ozzy Osbourne's haunting vocals, and Geezer Butler's lyrical themes of doom and despair created a sound unlike anything the world had heard. While their contribution to metal cannot be overstated, Sabbath's sound, while innovative for its time, was simpler and less technically demanding compared to the bands that came later. The number one band on this list took the groundwork laid by Sabbath and elevated it to an art form. Number 6. Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden is the epitome of epic metal. Their galloping riffs, courtesy of Dave Murray and Adrian Smith, paired with Bruce Dickinson's operatic vocals, gave us timeless classics like The Trooper and Hallowed Be Thy Name. Their storytelling and theatricality are unmatched. Yet while Maiden excelled at crafting grand, sweeping narratives, their sound often lacked the intensity and raw edge that defined the more aggressive bands on this list. They thrived in the realm of fantasy, while the best metal bands brought emotion and visceral power to the forefront. Number 5. Slayer. Slayer took thrash metal to its most extreme limits. Their 1986 album Rain in Blood remains a defining moment in metal history, with Jeff Hanneman and Kerry King's blistering guitar work and Tom Araya's savage vocals. Slayer didn't just play fast, they played ferociously. But Slayer's commitment to sheer brutality sometimes came at the cost of melody and versatility. Their focus on speed and aggression, while groundbreaking, didn't explore the intricate balance of heaviness and beauty achieved by our number one band. Few bands embody technical mastery like Megadeth. Dave Mustaine's precision and intricate songwriting have produced some of the most complex and aggressive thrash metal ever created. Albums like Rust in Peace and Countdown to Extinction showcase a level of musicianship that is nearly unparalleled. However, Megadeth's sound, while technically brilliant, lacks the emotional range and melodic depth of the top bands on this list. Their focus on precision sometimes overshadowed the visceral impact that defines the very best in metal. Opeth's ability to blend death metal with progressive rock is nothing short of extraordinary. Albums like Blackwater Park and Ghost Reveries are masterpieces of contrast, seamlessly moving between brutality and haunting beauty. Mikael Åkerfeldt's songwriting is unparalleled in its complexity, but Opeth's progressive tendencies often lead to sprawling compositions that can lose the immediacy and energy metal is known for. They are masters of subtlety, but they don't deliver the relentless impact of the greatest metal band on this list. Judas Priest is the archetype of classic heavy metal. Tracks like Painkiller and Breaking the Law are timeless anthems that have inspired countless bands. Rob Halford's vocal range is legendary, and their dual guitar attack set the standard for generations. But while Priest defined the genre, they didn't push its boundaries in the way the #1 band did. The greatest metal band of all time didn't just embody the genre, they reinvented it. And here it is, the #1 metal band of all time, Children of Bodom. No band has ever combined aggression, melody, and technical brilliance as flawlessly as they did. Led by the late, great Alexei Laiho, Children of Bodom mastered the art of blending neoclassical influences with death metal intensity. Albums like Follow the Reaper and Hate Crew Death Roll redefined what metal could be. Their songs, from Downfall to Needled 24/7, are a perfect storm of jaw-dropping guitar solos, crushing riffs, and emotional depth. Children of Bodom wasn't just a band, they were an experience. Their ability to connect with fans through virtuosic musicianship and raw energy made them a once-in-a-lifetime act. Rest in peace, Alexei Laiho. You and your band will forever reign as the true kings of metal. Every band on this list has shaped metal in their own way, but Children of Bodom stands as the pinnacle of the genre. Do you agree with our list? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more metal content. Stay heavy!